Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and Char Vision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on Char Vision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is Char Vision. Hey everybody, it's Sonny in his bed and Char. Hi Tony.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazingly comfortable in that bed. Scooch over.
How's everybody? How's everybody doing? It's almost Christmas and Hanukkah, and it's an exciting time for everybody to celebrate. I hope everybody's in good spirits and well and happy, and everybody they love is healthy. And today is December 16, 2022. Already, we're almost done. Wait, Sonny, you got to look in the camera. What did I teach you? He says, Mommy, what are you doing to me?
It's like, Mom, just let me alone.
Because I'm ready to go down now and lay in my bed. Say, we'll see you later, everybody. See you later.
Bye,
I hope
Shani.
it doesn't annoy people who only have audio.
Oh, please. They love Sonny.
They do. They don't always see him, though. Okay, so John Edward got me all these lights and helped me with my background. How does it look?
I think it looks great.
Okay, Tony the Tiger. Yeah, but you can make it different colors as well. But
purple's my favorite color anyway, so.
I love purple too, but it's also purple and blue. It's really a good energy to work with. God, that is so sad about Twitch dying.
Oh my gosh, that's
40 years old.
Just a baby and beautiful family and everything to live for.
You never know what people are going through,
Nope.
But it just seems like there was some dark thing around him that he wasn't shaking, that he couldn't shake.
Well, he left
really,
a note.
Really sad.
Yeah, he left a note and said something about past difficulties.
What? Wait, I didn't hear about that. What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what they said. They didn't really know, but they said, it wasn't financial issues. And the note just said something about past difficulties. So I don't know what that means.
God, if anybody is out there that's having trouble or even thinking of suicide, call the suicide prevention line. Get help. It's not worth it. The problem with suicide is you got to come back and do it all over again. You get reincarnated and you keep going through the lessons until you get it right. So they'll send you back.
Don't want to come back.
You might as well get it done. I don't know. We have good lives, Tony.
We do. Actually, I
like my life. I love my life.
Me too. I got
We're
beautiful
blessed.
friends and wonderful husband.
You do have a wonderful husband.
Who just became a citizen today.
Congratulations. How does that work? Do you go down to the city hall?
We went to, it was up in Northridge. There's a immigration office there.
Mm-hmm.
He took the test, and we thought it was going to be like a scheduled ceremony for a later time, and they said, nope, 11:30 today, you're going to be sworn in as an American citizen. So we were like,
That's amazing.
Yeah, so.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. It was great. I was
So
very
it wasn't
proud of
like a whole group of people.
There was about, not like normal. They normally do it downtown in the convention hall, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But they had about maybe 10 people that got sworn in.
How long did it take from when he signed up till now?
Well, I mean, from the start to finish was about 4.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And lots
is
of
it
money.
harder? Pardon?
And lots of money.
How much money?
Oh, it's probably over, yeah, it was 8,000 total.
Wow.
Because you got to get lawyers and this and paper. Yeah.
Is it more difficult now because of all the immigrants coming over the border? And
Well, I heard that the Biden administration is trying to make it easier to get the process. Yeah. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I don't. You never know with all the lawsuits and everything going on. So you don't know how it's going to happen.
Wow. Well, good for Will, and congratulations.
Thank you.
He's an honest citizen.
Yep, hardworking, honest taxpayer. So.
So he's a dual citizen.
Yeah, he has his Brazilian citizenship too.
Mm-hmm.
But now he can vote here, though, which is great. He's all excited about that.
Oh, that's really, really nice. That's good. He gets excited about things. Like, does he get excited about Christmas?
Oh, yeah. No, he loves Christmas. In fact, we put up the tree, and he had to make sure everything was perfect, and the decorations, and made me clean. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how dare you make me clean?
That's so sweet.
Yeah. But it was great.
Did you put them around your windows or what?
Windows, doors, fireplace, everything. So.
Nice. Oh, you have a fireplace. Very nice.
I know. The apartment we live in actually has a fireplace.
That's really, really nice. I've been using my fireplace. I looked online to see how much money I'm spending on gas because it's a gas fireplace.
Yeah.
Said it's something like $3.49 an hour.
Oh, what?
Or day. No, a day.
I was going to say.
Sorry.
You're like, I'm not going to use that thing again.
A day. It's like $3.49 a day. So I decided if I'm not sitting in that room, I'm going to turn it off. I'm not going to waste money.
Yeah. We don't use a lot of, we don't turn on our heaters and stuff. I don't know why. I would rather be freezing cold in my apartment under a cover than a heater that dries me out. It makes me feel gross.
They do dry you out, but you're such a guy.
Yeah.
Guys like it freezing.
Yep. It's just good cuddle weather.
I'm in Palm Springs, and when I got here, my brand new furnace wasn't working because the brand new furnaces have technology that has to have a certain amount of gas coming in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And otherwise it won't work. So the plumber had to come and put a whole new pipe in, like it has to be 1 inch. And I think I had 1/2 inch or something. So I went to Home Depot Lowe's or Home Depot, I forgot which one, and got a space heater. And for the first 4 nights, I just used a space heater. And I mean, I'm lucky and I'm blessed that I have heat and I have a roof over my head.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cold. It was cold. But then, you think about all the homeless people. Although there's a new mayor now in California that her biggest goal is to help the homeless people.
Yeah, they need to. They need to figure out something.
That's really, really encouraging.
Which is, we needed it. And I think the other guy, whatever his name, Caruso or whatever, he wanted to tackle that too. But so it's nice to at least.
But I think she really means it. I think she's like, she's a woman of her word, and she's going to go for it.
Didn't they say that with her getting elected now, it's like the 3 or 4 of the biggest cities in America now are African American?
Wow.
The mayors.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I think Chicago, Houston, I think, and L.A. and New York.
Yeah, I've seen the guy from New York on many times. Yeah. Well, the our country is diverse, and people need to learn to accept the fact that
Mm-hmm.
no matter what color our skin is, we're all one.
Amen to that.
But a lot of people don't. I had one woman who I said Black Lives Matter, and she she did something on social media to me, and she said, "Oh, come on, Char." And I was so upset. And I said, "Just so you know, I was raised by an African American woman besides my mom and my sisters and my family, who was like another mother to me. And when she was on her deathbed, I flew to North Carolina, or South Carolina rather. No, I think it was North Carolina, to say goodbye.
Aw.
I was just thinking about her today. She must be around. But it was appalling to me that that woman would say that.
Yeah, it
I
baffles
guess
me.
I lost a follower.
Yeah, it's okay. They always say, if it's truly a follower or a friend, they would support you no matter what. But it is weird that a pigmentation of a skin is what divides
Well,
people.
yeah, because Will is Brazilian, right? So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
dark.
In fact, we did his DNA testing. I'm
Oh,
I'm like all white. Like I was hoping for like Native American or something, and
oh
no.
no, you're so Caucasian.
Oh, yeah. But Will, he had actually, the Mexico, South America. He had African
Wow.
descent, and he also had Scottish, and Portugal. So, I mean, he has a mix, but he had every pretty much part of the other than Asian. He had every other continent.
You know what? I've never done mine. I've done Sonny's DNA.
Oh, you did? Oh, you should.
I know more about Sonny than I know about me.
You should. You should. You should get yours
Well,
done.
I'm sure that I know that my grandparents my grandfather was from Ukraine
Oh, really?
when it was Russia. Yeah.
Wow.
And my other grandparents were from Lithuania.
Huh.
And I don't know beyond that. Maybe a little Polish somewhere. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know. I just know Ukraine, Russian, Lithuanian.
That's pretty cool. Well, at least you know that. Most people don't know anything.
Well, my grandfather came to America when I think he was 15 years old.
Wow. Well,
He
back
came-
then they did come
He
pretty
came
early.
on the boat to Ellis Island, and he made his way to work and make money.
Mm-hmm.
I think he sold fruit on the corner,
Oh, wow.
on street corners,
Right.
sold fruit. And then I'm not sure of the exact story. My cousin Nancy knows more. My sister Alicia knows more, and Elaine. But then eventually, I don't know if he sold used furniture but he started a furniture store in Hamtramck, Michigan, in a Polish little town in Michigan.
Oh, cool.
And it was called Margolis Furniture. And it was on Joseph Campo. And my dad worked there with my mom and my two aunts and their husbands, and my grandpa and grandma. And then my grandpa passed away, and my parents and my aunt and uncles ran the store. And my mother used to say when she got married, talking about a steady job, she worked her whole, in those days, women stayed home.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
My mom worked every day except Tuesdays. So Tuesdays, that book, Tuesdays with Maury?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So we're meeting on Mondays now, but for years and years we met on Tuesdays because it was my mom's day off, my sisters and I and my cousins. And we always met on Tuesdays and we continued after my mom passed away in 1999 because that was her day off. So it's really special. And it's special to still be in touch with my older cousins who know about our heritage and the stories.
I love family tree and family history and all that stuff.
My grandfather was such a character. He, this was before I was born. There was a cottage on Cass Lake in Michigan. And they were reading the kids Jack and the Beanstalk. So my grandfather, after the kids went to bed, and he said, I'm going to show them Jack and the Beanstalk. So he went to the store, the market, and he bought watermelons and cantaloupes and tomatoes and cucumbers and pumpkins and whatever else they had there. And he dug up the ground and put it all in a pile and made this huge garden, but with already grown vegetables and fruit. And he woke the kids up and he goes, kids, Jack and the Beanstalk was here. And he woke them all up and they're all in their pajamas and they go down and there's this big garden that wasn't there when they went to sleep.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
He was really a character.
Don't you just, I miss those stories.
He was funny. He was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, thanks for sharing that, Char. I love good stories.
He was like a kid because he didn't have a childhood because, he came to America and had to make his way.
Right.
So when he was older and he wanted to, there was a woman that he wanted to marry and he sent tickets for her. And this was in Ukraine, Russia. And she didn't want to go.
Oh no.
So she sent her sister, who was my grandma. And he ended up marrying her.
Really?
Is that crazy?
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Crazy story. I'll tell you one more quick thing and then we'll take some callers. He was really, really funny. So at the cottage, we had like 2 bathrooms and 3 full families living there, and everybody slept wherever they could. And, it was really a fun place. And it was a beautiful piece of land on a canal in the smaller part of the lake. Anyway, the neighbor would always, my grandfather would have 75 people every weekend, every Sunday, and barbecue. He made his own barbecue before barbecues were known. And he'd make his own barbecue and he'd make lamb chops and steaks. And he invited everybody, at least 75 people.
Oh my gosh.
And the next door neighbor was really cheap. And she would come over for coffee every single morning. And they never invited us over. And so one day the neighbors went out of town. Or not out of town, or went away, went shopping or something. My grandfather takes his bedroom window was adjacent to their bedroom window. So he took a bell and and tied it to a string. And he went over and put it behind their bed. And so he waited till lights were out and it was quiet. And all of a sudden, he'd pull the string and ring the bell. And they would get up and they would put their lights on. And then nothing would happen. So they'd go back to sleep. And as soon as they went back to sleep, my grandfather would look out the window. He saw that the lights were out again,
Oh my
and he'd ring the
gosh.
bell.
Oh my God.
And the next morning she came over for coffee because she never made it. She always came to us for coffee. She never made it for herself. And they told us about this bell that kept
You're
ringing
like,
at
this
night.
damn bell.
Anyway, he was a character.
I I love those good ornery guys.
Yeah, well, I have a part of him in me.
I
That's
could
true.
see
When
that.
I went to summer camp, I've got so many stories I can tell.
Oh,
I was
now you
like,
need to write another book about those stories.
oh my God, they should have kicked me out. But I ended up running the camp, so I must have done something right. Okay, let's get some callers in. I know people want readings because that's why they like to watch. Do we have people who want readings?
Oh my gosh, yeah. We've already had over 1,100 missed calls already, so.
Oh my God. Okay.
So
Well,
they're
come on.
ready.
Let's get some of our friends over.
All right. How about we take 951?
Okay.
I believe that's here in Southern California.
Is it?
951, you're live on
Hello?
the air.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What's your name?
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. Where are you calling from?
Temecula,
Oh, Temecula.
Southern California.
You're not too far from me.
Nope, about an hour maybe.
Yeah, it's beautiful in Temecula.
It really is.
It's wonderful. It's wine country too.
Yes, it is. I live in wine country.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, did you want me to read for you or did you have a question for me?
I'd love a reading.
Okay, so just be open about everybody living and deceased. I need to say my prayer protection, and this is going to cover everybody I read for tonight, you guys. So, I'm going to say my prayer, and then, and when I say my prayer, I want everybody out there to put a white light around themselves, and then put yourself inside an egg and close it up. The shell of the egg is a mirror, so anything dark or negative will go back to where it came from. We ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. We respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from us. So I'm hearing the name John or Joseph or Jim or Jay. Was that a middle name, a first name?
Living?
I don't know. There might be.
A middle name of Jay.
Is it a male?
A male, yeah, with a middle name Jay.
Is it one of the names I said?
No.
But it starts with J. Is it J-A or J-O?
J-A.
Is it James or Jack or Jason?
It's James.
James? Okay, I thought I said James. Did I say that? I thought I said John Joseph James. Okay. And is he deceased?
Yes.
Is that your dad or your husband? Who is that?
Yes. My dad.
Your dad. Okay, I feel like he's with you. And he's talking about William or Robert. Do you know who that is?
No.
Or a last name Williams or Roberts? He's talking about that. He's with somebody that has that name. I don't know who that is. But anyway, and he's showing me that I think he had an issue with his toe or his finger or his foot.
Not that I'm aware of.
Are you having an issue with your foot or your
I have a I
A
have a bruised
bunion?
toe. My horse stepped on it.
You have a
I've
bad
had bunions
toe.
on
Oh,
both
it's
feet.
you. It's you. You have a bad toe. Okay, so he's talking
That too.
about he knows that you have that. And did you have an issue with your shoes or having a comfortable shoe?
I always have issues with my shoes.
He's talking about that. He's saying that maybe you should have them handmade.
Possibly.
Yeah, but because there's still issues about your shoes and it could affect your back.
Okay.
Have you had an issue with your back?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think you're okay though. I mean, I really think you're okay. And there's an M. There's an M.
Yes.
Is that your grandma or your mom?
No, could be my sister.
Is your sister living?
Yes.
Is she spelled M-A or M-I?
M-E, actually.
E. Okay. Is it M-E with an L in it or an R?
L.
Is it Melanie or Melissa?
It's Melanie.
Are you worried about Melanie? Is there
I wouldn't say I'm worried about it.
is there a health issue with her, or who's the man that crossed over?
My dad?
It's your dad. He's talking about, yeah, because his middle name's James. So he's talking about her and something about health, but like an issue around health. Does she have a husband?
Yeah. She has MS.
Oh, it's her health. Okay. Yeah. So is she in remission?
Yeah, she seems to be doing well.
I feel like he's talking about to make sure she sleeps well and watches her diet and takes care of herself and no stress. My gut is that she's on a good medication. Do you know about that?
I don't know about her medications. Her and I actually are estranged.
You're estranged. Oh, maybe that's part of the issue. Is that whose idea was that? Yours or hers?
It's mutual.
Okay, so you don't really talk to her. I think nobody's judging what you're going through, but I think it makes him sad that you guys don't talk. I think that makes him sad.
Yeah, he has said that in the past.
Who said that?
My dad had said that before he passed away, that
yeah,
he didn't like us to not talk.
Yeah, it still makes him sad. Have you thought of like just sending a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year?
It's well beyond that. I don't think
it's not
repairable.
Okay, that's okay. If you don't repair it now, you guys will repair it on the other side.
Oh, that's nice to think about.
Yeah. What happened with the broken wing? The bird with the broken wing, or a bird? Did you have a dead bird?
My sister has a parrot, but as far as I know, it's okay.
Oh, she has a parrot. Yeah. Now, did you see a bird, a dead bird, or a broken wing?
No.
Showing me a broken wing. I wonder if that's your spirit guide's name. Do you know about your spirit guides?
No.
Well, we all have guardian angels and spirit guides that walk with us. Many people have Native Americans. I think you have a guide named Broken Wing. He's showing me a broken wing. That's the only other thing I can think of.
That's cool because there's a lot of Native American around here.
Did you
We're
find
right next to
Did you find arrowheads?
reservation.
Did you find arrowheads?
I personally have not, but they are found around here quite frequently.
Yeah. Yeah, you live in a good energy place. You live in a good energy place. And I honestly, I think your dad, your dad is not judging you and your sister, but it does make him feel bad about the two of you. Who's Annie, Ann, or A-N? Or a middle name Ann?
I can't think of an Ann.
You're an A? Is there somebody with an A? And then the other thing he's showing me is an R or B.
R or B.
Yeah. That name Robert keeps coming back to me, but you don't know who that is.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm done with this.
Yeah. He had a sister, Barbara. That might have been
Bobby.
a B.
Was it Bobby or Barbara? It could be Barbara. It could be Barbara.
His sister is Barbara, but he had a good friend named Bobby. That she's
Bobby.
still
That's
living.
who he's talking about Bobby. Is it Roberta?
He has a friend Roberta as well.
He's talking. Okay, so it's not Robert, it's Roberta. See, they all sound alike to me. I think that. Do you ever connect with them and say hi?
No, Roberta was one of his girlfriends.
Yeah, because he still has a thing for Roberta. But he had more than one girlfriend.
Yes, he had several.
The girls loved him. He was a flirt.
Yep.
I wonder, your mom is deceased, right?
Yes.
I wonder what happened when she met him over there. How she handled all those girls.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you for doing my reading. I really appreciate it.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Enjoy this nice, cool weather.
Oh, I am. You too.
Good. And take care of your feet. Take care of your shoes, your feet.
Oh, I do.
It's really important. I don't know why he's.
Yeah, I have orthotics. I have special shoes, all of that stuff.
Yeah. That's okay. You'll be fine. You'll get around. You're fine.
Okay.
Take good care of yourself. Be well.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. There you go.
Bobby.
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 Wait. What was that?
Whitney Houston. She used to do that. Bobby.
Right. Bobby. But it also sounds like what that cartoon that was from Colorado.
Colorado.
It was an adult cartoon. I forgot the name of it. Anyway.
I don't remember that one.
No. You would know. South Park.
Oh no, I never watched South Park.
Of course you didn't.
I don't find adult cartoons funny. I never did.
Right, but I think they had somebody to talk like that. I think they did. Okay, let's get another caller. Come on.
Okay.
I chatted too much, and we need to get more people in here.
516. You're on the air.
Okay, that's New York, I think. Hello.
It is New York.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What's your name?
I was born Elizabeth, but I go by Beth, so I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. Hi, Beth. Nice to meet you. Did you have a question for me? Did you have a question for me, or did you want a reading?
Both. A reading would be good. I don't want to take up all your time.
No, you're fine. What's your question?
About my 18-year-old son.
Oh,
He has a slight disability. I'm just, we're worried about him. He was working, but he quit, and
okay. So I have a question. Is there another Elizabeth besides you? Was your grandma Elizabeth, or is there another Elizabeth?
yes.
Is that your grandma?
Oh, yes, it is. Yes.
That's your grandma. I feel like your grandma's spirit is with you.
Oh,
And-
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. And then she's showing me a J person, or G. Do you know who that is?
Living or deceased?
I don't know.
It's not my son.
And then there's also
it
an
could be my
M.
cousin.
There's also an M. I don't know who that is, but it's with your grandma Elizabeth. Okay. Did they talk about putting your son on some kind of anxiety medicine?
He just came off it. He
See,
was on it for a few years, but
he
it
shouldn't
wasn't working out.
he shouldn't be off it. I can't give out medical advice. I'm not allowed to do that. But
Gotcha.
they're saying that the anxiety medicine was more helpful, correct?
It's hard to say. He just came off it, so
Well,
He's been doing okay.
why did he come off it?
he didn't want to take it anymore.
Because, okay. I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, but I would find a good psychiatrist or psychopharmacologist who can put the right stuff together, because there's no reason why he should not feel balanced.
Okay.
He's off balance, and it is possible to put him back in gear. So you need to be patient with it. And I feel like eventually he will.
Okay. Do you think he will be able to work?
Yeah, I think he will be able to function, but he's chemically imbalanced and needs to be balanced. The serotonin needs to be balanced. He needs to be balanced. He needs to be on the right stuff. And that will help him.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
Oh, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Bye-bye. Okay, Tony, let's get another caller in.
All right, let's do a 602. I think that's Arizona. 602, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Char. I'm excited. I'm sorry.
I'm excited. What's your name?
Shirley. And yes, I'm coming out of Arizona.
Shirley. Well, it's nice to meet you. Are you from another state originally?
Yes, you and I are together, babe. Not California.
No, but in Michigan?
Yes.
I see you in Michigan. Do I know you? No.
No.
No, but I see you
No.
in Michigan. So you grew up in Michigan.
I did grow up in Michigan.
That's so great. Were you in the suburbs? Where were you?
I was born and raised in Utica. And then before moving to Arizona, I was in Clinton Township, Mount Clemens area, 15 Groesbeck area.
My mom was born in Mount Clemens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was born at Mount Clemens.
You know who's from Utica, right? Who's famous? Do you know that Madonna was from Utica, I think?
Really?
I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Think I am. Think I'm right about this. So anyway, do you have a question for me?
Honey, I called out to my guardian angel, so I want a reading and see if the person I asked to come through will come through for me.
Okay, well, I can't guarantee I can get the exact person, but we'll do our best to. Pardon?
I have a couple people. I have a couple people, so.
Yeah, so did I already give that initial to somebody else while we were talking? I feel like I did.
I don't think so.
Was there an S or C with somebody, or?
No.
And the other,
Not that I know of.
Is there an A or M or middle name or first name or?
I have an A as a first name and I have an M in a middle name.
Okay, is the A female?
Both are female.
Is it A-N or A-L?
A-N.
Is it Anna or Annie or Ann?
My father's mother used to go by Ann or Annie or something like that.
I think her spirit's around you. And then there's somebody that's a middle name M?
Yep.
Is that M-A or M-A?
Yep.
R?
Yep.
Marie or
Yep.
Mary?
Yep.
Is that your mom?
Nope, it's me. It's my mom.
Yeah, your mom is here.
And that's who I called out to.
Well, she must have heard you. She must have heard you, and she probably just, did what she could to get to me to bring this through. So she's saying you took good care of her.
I did.
That you sacrificed a lot of your own freedom in life to take good care of her.
Yes.
Do you have her
Do
you have her furniture?
No, not anymore.
But you don't have anything of her furniture. Why is she showing me furniture?
I have a clock.
You have
that my father gave my back when I was maybe ish. And right now it's down at my son's house.
At your who
so
house?
I have the clock. One of my son's houses.
Is it wooden? Is it a wooden clock?
Yep.
Do you wind it?
Yeah.
It's like a grandfather clock?
Yeah, but it hung on the wall.
Do you know that song? The grandfather clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 20 years on the floor. Do you know that song?
No. I'm not old enough for that. I'm old, but.
And the words are, it struck 12 never to go again when the old man died. And that was your grandfather's clock. So, yeah. Okay, so who's Johnny?
I have a nephew, Johnny.
He's talking about Johnny. Are you friends with Johnny? Is Johnny in another state?
Yes, Johnny's in another state. No, I don't talk to my family at all after my mom passed away.
Yeah, he's saying, I think Johnny's not so bad, but his parents are not great.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, Johnny might feel bad about the family not talking.
I probably agree, but I mean, Johnny
better
was
off
young when my.
Yeah, I think he doesn't understand. I think he feels bad about this. So was there an argument about money as well? An argument in the family about money, or?
I don't know about money, but for me.
Or land or an estate plan?
No, because my mom didn't really have anything.
No, not
And
your
my
mom, not
one,
your mom, not your mom, her parents.
I don't know. Her parents passed away in that when, probably before I was even born.
Right.
I come from a family of
A
the
family.
grandparents.
Yeah. Okay. Um, are you working now? Are you working?
Yes, I do.
Did you just change work or did they change what you do?
I changed jobs back in May.
Yeah. Do you like
The
it
end of May.
better?
I'm making more money. It's okay.
Yeah, I think they're saying it's better to stay where you are right now in that job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you
And
having
so
Go ahead, what?
is she with my husband?
Is there an R or B in his name or R or D in his name?
What was it again? An R
Or D
or B?
or D?
No, none of those.
I don't know that I know. I think I think she is with him, but I don't know that I know his name. I think
But the R would be my dad.
is your dad R-O or R-I?
R-O.
Robert or
Yes.
Robert? That's who she's with is Robert.
Yes.
And I feel like your husband is there. Who's S or C, S or T?
My father-in-law is a T.
Is he Thomas or Tony?
Yes.
Thomas? And is
Thomas, yes.
And he's deceased?
He is deceased.
And that's your husband's dad. I think your husband's with Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
What?
I hope he had to explain to his son why he did what they did to me. But yeah.
Why Thomas? Maybe he's apologizing. Was he abusive to you, Thomas?
Put it this way. If my in-laws would have had their way about it, I would have been in jail for murder. And I would have lost both my kids. My husband committed suicide in 91 after the Gulf War.
I think Thomas is apologizing to you. What, they blamed you for his death?
Yes.
Awful.
And I kept the note that they pinned on my youngest son's back at 2, and I gave it to my son when he turned 19.
Oh,
My son now is almost 34 years old.
I'm so sorry that you've gone through that. I'm so sorry. There's a J and an L. Who's that? Do you know who that is?
I'm not sure. It could be a middle name of my mother-in-law.
Is it J-E or J-O?
I don't remember her.
Yeah, that's okay. I think they're apologizing. They know they were wrong. And I feel like your husband has gotten the help he needs over there. Wow.
War does silly things, I call it. People.
Did he have Agent Orange?
No, he was in the Gulf War and came back 3 weeks later and committed suicide in my bathroom.
Oh, that's awful. But I feel like something else got to him, like a disease of sorts. Something affected his brain.
And back in '91, Oprah and all that had a lot of shows where we had babies being born with burn marks and
yeah, I'm telling you, there was something that went on there with poison or something that affected
that we don't know
brain.
about.
Yep.
Yes.
There's something that I think affected his brain, because he would never just, if he were himself, he would never have done that.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that, afterward, all that started coming out and everything like that.
Yeah, I really feel like something totally affected him. I am so sorry for your loss and for the abuse you've gone through. I'm also sorry because we've got to go, because Tony's got more people coming in the studio. But thank you so much for calling. Take good care of yourself.
Thank you, and it was a pleasure talking with you tonight.
My honor, my pleasure. Be well. Okay, well, Tony, thanks so much for a lovely evening.
Of course, I sit back and relax and watch the amazing show myself.
Oh, you're so prejudiced. I love you.
I love you right back.
And I love everybody else who's so supportive of me. I'm grateful, even though you don't think I know you, I probably feel your energy. So thank you so much. And we're booking for the new year, so you can go to char.net, char.net, if you want to make a private session with me. There is a fee. And I also have a class January 9th and 10th to learn how to harness your own psychic intuition. So anyway, if I don't talk to you, I might talk to you next Friday. We'll see what goes on. I probably will. But have a happy Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. And remember that intuition will take you places logic never could. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.